guys, welcome to Alicia's Appetite TV. Today I really want to talk about wellness tips for the winter. There is this huge snowstorm going on right now on the East Coast. You might have heard about it. And I think that people are getting kind of really sick of winter and snow. But the reality is we still have a solid month, if not 2 months left of winter. I personally really love the winter. I think there's just something really magical about it, and I think it's just so cozy and warm, and I just want to, you know, maybe inspire you to enjoy the rest of your winter and tell you some things that you can do to help you with, you know, feeling good throughout the rest of the winter. Instead of really just wishing your life away and wishing for it to be spring and hating every moment. You don't have to do that. There's so many things that you can do to enjoy, you know, your surroundings and the environment right now. Can you hear my dog? I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, slow down, right? The seasons always have a way of teaching us something, you know, about ourselves and about just life. And winter, I think, is just a way of nature and God telling us it's okay to slow down. You know, there's a reason that you're not supposed to be outside for 5 hours at a time in the winter. It forces you to literally slow your life down, and it's okay, right? It's okay to take some time for yourself and do those things for you inside. Winter is also really about like nourishing yourself. Is it, you know, more self-care for you, taking that time for you to really recharge your battery? Is it working on a relationship? Is it working on your work or a project that you really wanted to? What is it that you need to stock up on in these winter months to nourish your soul? Acceptance that this is the season right now, and it doesn't mean that you can't do so many things. There are a lot of things you can't do, but there are so many wonderful things that you can do. So acceptance and knowing it's okay to slow down are the first two big things that I think you really need to have in order to have a great rest of your winter. So with that being said, I think it's still really important to go outside. You don't have to say, I can't go outside, it's just too cold, ever. Yeah, you can't go outside for as long as you would want to, or you could in the summer or spring or fall for that matter, but you can still go outside. You know, I try to take my dog out for a walk at least 2 times a week so that I can get outside. I don't get out as often as I want to, but just, you know, throwing on my winter coat, putting on my cute little hat and my mittens and my scarf and grabbing some good music or a podcast that I love to listen to, and then my dog gets some exercise, I really get that fresh air. And there's just something so magical about being surrounded by like this huge white blanket and like this really crisp air. It's really nice. So I recommend to get outside or try a different sport that you haven't tried before. You know, you can go out and try skiing. I haven't skied in years, but you could do that. I personally really like to go snowshoeing. Go snowshoeing if you never tried it before. Go sledding. Be like a little kid again, right? Just go explore. You don't want to go throughout this whole winter and not even had touched the snow or played with it at all, right? Then when you're done, you can come inside, hot chocolate, and kind of get that feeling of like, oh, it was cold and now I get this like really warm, nourishing drink inside of me. Or my favorite thing is to drink tea, and a lot of tea. I probably drink 4 or 5 cups of tea all day long. Drink tea. You know, it's so nourishing, and it's so much more satisfying to drink a hot cup of tea when it's cold outside versus when it's hot. Uncaffeinated teas, herbal teas that you can drink before bed to really wind you down with a good book or a Netflix binge. Okay? Winter is the best season to read books. Read all the time. In fact, that is one of my resolutions for 2015 is to actually read 15 books. I love to read, but I don't read as many like books as I'd like to. I read like a lot of articles and yoga books and things like that. but I would really want to amp up my reading game, and so I'm challenging myself to read 15 books this year, and I've opened up that challenge to you, and I want you to join me. I have a private Facebook group for you to join. I'll put the link below. So join us. There's no requirement. It's just read whatever 15 books you want, and it's a way to hold yourself accountable. We can tell each other what we're reading, maybe inspire each other. So yeah, join us. Taking a bath. Oh my gosh, there's nothing better than taking a hot bath when it's cold outside. It's just like having the cup of tea, right? A hot cup of tea is not as satisfying when it's warm out. It has to be really cold out for it to be like super satisfying. Same thing with a bath, and it's the best in the winter. And then to really amp it up a notch, throw in some Epsom salt into your bath. I can link below which ones I personally use. I like to get lavender. They relieve stress. They are super anti-inflammatory for like your whole body, which helps relieve any aching that you have and flushes out toxins, reduces inflammation, and the best part is it helps you absorb even more nutrients of the foods that you're eating. Get those nutrients into your body. Try to do that like once a week, at least. You'll notice the difference. And finally, my favorite thing to do in the winter that is, again, so much more satisfying is lighting a candle all day long. I go through way too many candles, way too many, but it's okay because it's so worth it. Like when you get up in the morning before the sun rises, light a bunch of candles. There's just something about it that makes you feel like super cozy and warm. And so I light it all day long. Whenever I'm home, I have a candle lit. So I highly recommend lighting them, right? Don't save them for a special occasion. This is a special occasion, winter. Light those candles. I hope you picked up a few habits and things that you can do to help you get through these next couple months of winter. Enjoy it. Do things that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise in a different season for these next few weeks. You got this. See you on the flip side. Bye.